I'm Anna Megan for Cron.com, and I'm in the Communications Building at the University of Texas, and I've spent the day with students who are studying sports journalism. So, let's talk some Texas Longhorn football. Tom, what has been the vibe on campus after the Longhorn loss?
Well, students actually aren't feeling too good, especially because next week we're going into the Oklahoma game. And so Oklahoma's still in the top 10. We're in the top 20, but it's hard to feel good about that. Not only did we lose to Kansas State, but frankly, we were blown out. It was 41-21. So going into neutral field against an Oklahoma team that until last week had scored over 60 points a game, it's hard to feel good about that, especially with our problems on defense. So.
Are you surprised at the 20-point loss?
Not entirely. What I'm surprised about is that it came off of our turnovers, because normally Texas does not allow not only that many turnovers, but especially for the other team to convert on 2 or more, and they converted 4 times for 20 points, which was the difference in the game.
Nate, what are your expectations for Saturday's game, Texas OU?
Well, as a Texas fan, I'm a little bit nervous. I have to be honest. I really think Oklahoma's going to win the game. I think Colt McCoy is going to be on his back for most of the game. I think OU's defense is really going to get after him. And as far as shutting them down offensively, I just think DeMarco Murray and Alan Patrick are probably going to run all over us. So, I mean, that's my honest, objective opinion.
What do you think is weaker right now, Colt McCoy and his injury and his, awkwardness in the pocket, or is it the line and their inability to protect him?
Well, honestly, it's both, but I really think it's the offensive line. I think that's the difference from last year. Last year, people couldn't stop talking about Colt, and there were actually some people that, thought maybe he should get some Davey O'Brien talk. And it's just, that's just the difference. That's all there is. When you have 3 guys that are in the NFL now that were on your offensive line last year, and then 3 guys or 3 big holes this year. To me, that's the difference, and you can kind of see it from last year to this year.
Brad, what does the Longhorn program need to do to be the football team that it was, like they've been in the last few seasons?
Well, I think a lot of what this football team has to have is leadership, and I don't think anybody on that team is showing it right now. Vince Young was in town. He talked about that a little bit. We've got the arrests going on here in Austin. We have a bunch of other things, and I don't think anybody less Colt McCoy or Mack Brown is stepping up on this program and becoming a leader, because it seems like they're just without direction. They're playing like they have no leader. So I think that's a bit of it, as well as the fact that their offensive line is just shot. The last 2 years, the NFL draft has taken most of its talent, and it's hard to replace it.
Well, that also gives you bragging rights, but it also can be a curse. Any word on that?
Players drafted like that, they have something to look forward to, but it also forces a lot of younger guys into the position. Now we have a bunch of freshmen on the offensive line, and they don't have the experience that the other guys did. So they're missing that by having such good players go off. So.
The Longhorns will face the Sooners Saturday in Dallas starting at 2:30. I'm Anna Megan for Cron.com. Thanks for watching.